things I've said recently was that I love wood. Textured things. You should have seen the grin on everyone's face. What's up guys? This is Jackie, your woody crafter. And for this week's tutorial, I wanted to follow up on the ring bases that I made out of polymer clay that look like wood. So I thought, what else would be fun than to try and make wooden looking hearts? If you don't follow me on Instagram yet, make sure you do it at Nerdecrafter. Which of these 4 designs is your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't yet seen my Groot tutorial, please make sure you check it out. It is a sponsored video, so I'm trying to get it as high up as possible to get more sponsors to keep making crafty things for you. For those of you new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. There are plenty of geeky and odd tutorials to keep you entertained. Also, if you have suggestions for future geeky tutorials, leave them in the comment section below. The full list and links will be in the description box below for all the materials. The clay I'm using is from Sculpey, as well as the resin is from Sophie and Toffee. The first thing we're going to do is make our wood texture. Take any brown clays that you want and stretch them. Don't smush them, stretch them until you get nice thin lines that look like wood. Once you have the texture that you want, now you can slightly smush it and you're gonna shove it into the mold, but you know, be gentle because it's a heart. Once you've smushed it, use your cutter, and unlike me that ends up using the back side of the cutter most times than not, make sure you have the right side. Slice it off until you have a back that is smooth. Now you're going to take your cutter and remove as much or as little as you want. Make some textures, have fun, and do any kind of design that you like. The texture we're making is supposed to mimic broken wood, but the good thing about clay, you ain't getting splinters. And here you have it, your full set. Now you're going to bake it for 25 minutes at 275 degrees Fahrenheit. Once baked, we're going to mix our resin according to package instructions. And how you want to mix the resin is, you see all that swirly stuff? Yeah, you want to keep mixing it until there's no more swirlies and until it's not foggy anymore. Add food colorant as much as you want. I really wanted a deep blue, so I put 2 drops. The first method is to pour it straight into the mold. That way some of the blue resin will actually go in front of the piece. It'll make it pretty shiny. The second method is to put UV resin at the bottom in the crevices so that it does not pass in front of the clay. You will shine your UV light on it for about 20 seconds. Personally, I prefer the method where there's no UV resin because it actually makes it so shiny, and even though it's a little colored, it doesn't actually cover the wooden texture. If you're new to resin crafting, check out my resin crafting tips video. Link in description box below. If you want to make a foggy or kind of like a starry night, add 1 drop of acrylic paint in resin, and then you're going to put it in the piece and swirl it around. Don't put the acrylic paint inside the resin mold, I'll show you why later. After pouring the green, I realized I should have put way more drops of green. It kind of looked like I had commitment issues and I just didn't put as much effort into the green color as the others. But what you gonna do? Sometimes you make cool things and sometimes you make average things. I had extra resin, so here's some
complimentary snuxy pouring shots. Oh yeah, look at that viscous resin. Look at it pour all the way down.
Once you have that, you can go ahead and put 1 drop of acrylic paint and you'll see the difference once it's cured.
Yeah, go ahead and make those swirls. Yeah, we're gonna shape it into a nice 4-leaf, maybe 3-leaf clover, but it's still, yeah, I'm lucky with that.
Now you're going to let it cure overnight and unmold them. You can see that the 2 first ones are pretty shiny because there was no UV resin put in front, but the ones that had UV resin in front, yeah, pretend you didn't see that, it did not fall. The ones that had UV resin put in the crevices are not shiny, so you can see that they're not as pretty as the first 2. At least that's what I think. And here's the one where we did not mix the white acrylic paint with resin, so it's a little too harsh. So if you want to make it shiny, you can go ahead and put any resin that you want. It doesn't have to be UV resin, of course it can be any of them. I just wanted it to cure faster, so my impatience made me use UV resin, of course. And here you have it. Have fun, make as many different shapes as you like. Have you guys heard about Scroller Box? This is not a sponsored video, this is just a box I really enjoy because they send you monthly art supplies and a challenge. So I absolutely love drawing and I love receiving their items because I get to challenge myself artistically. I'm a crafter, but I love drawing, so this is the perfect box. I'll leave all the information in the description box below. If you want to see the full unboxing of this box, it will be on my vlog channel, Nerdy Jackie. Links in the description box below. And if you want to see this drawing, also link in the description box below for that video that will come out later this week. Today, I have an elves box. If you guys don't know what an elves box is, it's by Sophie and Toffee, and it's a monthly subscription box of crafty goodies. So they sent me this, and I think I know what's inside because I think I saw the previews on their Instagram. Okay, I was like, did I get it open? And the answer is yes. So I've seen some pictures. I absolutely love the elves box because it's a monthly subscription box of crafty things and some things I have never even heard of. So this is kind of how I got to learn about their UV resin, and I am obsessed and in love with their UV. It didn't come in this box, by the way. This is a whole other thing. And also on another box, they had UV resin colorant. So if you want information on them, I'll leave that in the description box below. But without further delay, if you like crafty things, definitely this is one of the best subscription box out there, and it is not a, what's it called? It's not a sponsored video. And let's take a moment to appreciate, I don't know what's this, oh, did this come out of here? Okay, let's take a moment to appreciate that the bubble wrap, they're little hearts. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of stuff. Alright, so I'm just gonna put this aside. So we have our felt kit, which is Stitch. That's who I got. So, ooh, that's quite a bit of it too. That's really neat. These colors are absolutely gorgeous. Now, I am embarrassed, I guess. I have never done any felting projects, so this will be my absolute first. And we have the board to felt on. It's kind of like a foamy thing, and does it come with the needle in here? Okay, so the needle is not here. It's probably separate. Okay, so we do have the felting needles aside. And, okay. I guess, ooh, this is, you guys are gonna love that. This is hollow powder. You guys are, oh my goodness. It is very, I'm just gonna tap that. Okay, we ready? Okay, this is, I am so scared. This is gonna get a mess everywhere. Okay, it doesn't show too much on camera, but let's see if I can get this to shine for you. All right, so this is interesting. It actually does not show much on camera, but it is super shimmery and the colors do change. Oh, sugar snaps. UV pigment powder. UV pigment powder. What I think these are And from what I understood, now I haven't used them before, but that's why I'm so excited to try them. So technically, these are powders that should change color after we shine them a little bit, you see? There you go. So we get a light pink versus a dark pink. And I didn't even shine it for that long. Ready? Purple. Ready? And, ooh, that is a blue. Oh, it's looking maybe... I think it is blue again. Okay, so we get blue a second time. But this seems to be a darker blue. Is that possible? The next item we have is Deco Princess Glue. I'm not sure how is this different. My guess is that it's a pretty strong glue. But actually, you know what? It's kind of a mixed bag. Because we have ribbons here. These are really cute. Oh my gosh. These ribbons really are a dream. I think I'm going to make a phone case with the stuff that I have here. And probably not with the cupcake. But this cupcake patch is super cute. Ready? You can find all the information. Oh, I love this. All the information in the description box below. All done! Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until then, I will see you in the next video.